Hi there. If you're new here, I'm Dahlia. My friends call me Dolly, and my pronouns are they, them. So it's Spravato treatment number 3. I went yesterday, and I didn't get sick. I didn't even feel sick. I'm very proud of myself. um, it it felt like getting stoned used to feel, but more intense. At least after 3 doses, I can have my motor function again. That first dose knocked me on my ass. Um, I I was trying to drink a cup of water, but it was a little bitty styrofoam cup, so I was like trying to grab it at the first dose. I was trying to grab it, and I just claw handed it, just like straight up claw hand. The third dose was less intense. I had all my motor functions. I was able to surf the internet and even post on Blue Sky. Maybe that's a bad idea, but I don't feel like my impulse control is affected. Just like the sensation. I don't feel less aware anymore. The first dose, man. Ugh. It gets easier after the first dose. The second dose is less potent, and the third dose is even less, even though it's the same dose. Um, Maybe my body just gets used to things really fast. But one side effect I've had is I've been really sleepy. It's been a problem. I go to sleep at like 6 in the afternoon, and I wake up at 2 a.m. And then I go back to sleep at 3 a.m. and I don't wake up until like 9 a.m. And it's just like, I have no time. I have no time. My mood has improved greatly, though. My mood has definitely improved. Um, I can feel excited and bubbly again. I don't know how to explain that any other way. But like with the depression, it's like all my bubbles are gone. And when the depression lightens up, I get my bubbles back. I don't know what that's called, but yeah. So I'm starting to feel some of my bubbles. It's not very strong, but it's there. And I've missed it. I've missed it a lot. Um, I got my hair cut today. I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I've got the spoons to bleach it. It's all my natural color right now, except in a few places where the very ends are very green. I have a gray spot on my right temple, and it's just like this little dime-sized patch of gray, right? And I keep the sides of my hair very short and the middle of the hair maybe like 2 to 3 inches. Standard bang length, but my hair's curly, so it's like half that length. It's very short, not like my model at all. Anyway, I am gonna bleach the center part and dye it green. I have a green that I use every time. It's called Lunar Tides, and it's the juniper green. And it's very lovely. It's a dark forest green. It does have a blue undertone when you put it on. And the first few days when it's brand new, there's a slightly blue tinge to it, but it's hard to tell because it's so dark. I'm only going to bleach it enough to open up the porousness of the hair. So the bleach, it's going to be more of like a 10-minute bleach. And so the middle will be bleached, and then I'm going to dye it juniper green. My hair is green in real life. Let's see. Have I ever explained what it's like to go through a treatment? Sorry, my mouth was dry. So going through a treatment is interesting because you go to the clinic, you have to go in person. They can't let you do it at home. It's not something you do at home. And so you go into the clinic and you wait in the lobby for your time. And there's another person who sits in the room with you who's also doing their treatment. And then there's the doctor, nurse person, the medical staff. I'm not sure what his actual role is, but he's a medical person and he's in the room. He takes blood pressure before, during, and after. And yesterday there was popcorn. I love popcorn, and they made it properly too. There was lots of butter and salt. I always put lots of butter and salt on my popcorn. Man, now I want popcorn. Impulsive thought. Buy popcorn machine. Keep it in your room. And then my brain's like, yeah, let's do that. And then have no room in here for anything else. I'm gonna redo my bedroom because right now it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Clothes are in a specific pile, but it's a giant pile. And I have boxes everywhere. And I have things I need to throw out. And things I need to recycle. And once all that's done, I want to get a new bed. I'm going to downgrade to a twin because ain't nobody coming over. But I'm going to downgrade to a twin. And sorry, my eyes were watering. I'm going to downgrade to a twin, and I've been looking on Amazon because it needs to be cheap. And I think I'm gonna get a day bed, but with like storage. So like drawers underneath it. And maybe shelves. Because I've seen a few corner beds that have like shelves on them. And I think that's really cool. It would make it more of a full size rather than a twin size as far as space it takes up. But I currently have a queen in here and it takes up most of the room. So a twin shouldn't take up too much room, even with the shelves. And then the drawers underneath. I need places to put things because everything is like shoved into corners and nothing is organized. And my desk is a mess. Everything's a mess. I've been depressed for so long. And I just don't have the spoons to clean it up. That really sucks. But I'm gonna get some help and we're gonna do it together. Excuse me. Sorry, I needed a drink. But we're gonna get some people together and organize laundry and organize laundry and what's recycling and what's trash and I don't know when that's gonna happen. Eventually, when there's money to pay them. I was gonna use my disability back pay, but my disability got rejected again. I'm gonna try to work again to have it on my record what it's like when I'm working. To prove that, yes, I am disabled and no, working is not healthy for me yet again. It's so frustrating, right? Because you have to go in and everybody's like, prove it. Like you're a liar. And even with years, like years, they only went back 3 years, but I've been doing therapy and in treatment for my schizophrenia and my trauma since 2019, right? So I stopped working in 2022 and they took the records not from when I was working, but when I was waiting for a decision because it took them 3 years to make a decision. And in that time, I wasn't working, so I was stable and in good spirits. So they decided I was lying. It really sucks. I hate that I have to prove I'm disabled, and even with my doctor saying, no, they're disabled. Even with my doctor, like, fighting for me, it wasn't enough. And so back to work I go. I'm scared. I can't do customer service anymore. I have panic attacks trying to make outgoing calls. So, like, no, I can't. No, just no. Um, Data entry is surprisingly hard to get into. It's surprisingly hard to get into. You have to have a certain word per minute minimum. And my fingers just don't go that fast anymore. I'm old. I'm 38. My friends would give me the side eye because they're older than me. But I'm not young anymore. I'll be 40 in a couple years. That's wild to me. Wow, I'm rambling. I've been rambling for almost 20 minutes. um, Sorry, I'm a yapper when I'm not feeling gross. So, hi, I'm Dahlia. I yap about nothing and everything. And you're going to see that more as I get better and better because of this Spravato. See how I tied it back? I tied it back. I did it. I did it. Okay, I'll let you go now. But remember that I believe in you. And as long as somebody believes in you, you can do damn near anything. So, let's go do anything. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.